Hello guys, it's the Little Twist here, aka Thomas Appleby. This is kind of going to be a bit of a long video. Um, Earlier this morning I posted on my Facebook page on Facebook about this. This was about a video I had planned to talk about what it's like to be me, basically. And basically this is the video. Little disclaimer beforehand. It's going to be a bit long, so it might go on to 15-20 minutes. So if you don't want to watch this, then you might as well just click off now and come back when I post something more interesting for you. But if you're interested and want to literally know me and try and take me through who I am and try just understand for a bit. And yeah, and also don't feel sorry for me. I just want you to understand and try not to neglect me, if that makes sense, but that's up to you at the end of this. There's a lot of things to say, so they always say if you've got a lot to say, you might as well start at the beginning. So in the beginning, nah, we're not doing the Bible. No, I'm not doing the Bible. At the start, where a good start would be probably when I was younger. We're talking probably 5, 6, 7 from there. I guess around there. Around that age, I was going to school. I was regularly bullied and not enjoying school. Teachers picking on me, not believing me when I was reporting bullies. And it wasn't nice. I tried to join school clubs, and when I joined school clubs, I ended up getting bullied, sometimes even beaten up or kicked about, and it wasn't nice, and no one would believe me. I would tell my mum, and she'd be the only one backing me up, and she kept telling me, don't worry, you've only got one more term, and then you're out of that school. So that was what I was hoping for, out of that school and into another school, which would be hopefully better. And that was at primary school. And then I went off to a private school around here, where well, I went there for a few years. I think that was for year 5 to year 6. When I started there, the teachers there did not exactly like me. They treated me like a child, a 4-year-old child, and decided to downgrade me all the way back to year 3, for crying out loud. So that was so lovely. At the same time, and then while the others, that was my age group in the same class, in my actual class, not year 3, but year 5, were preparing for 11 pluses and everything, like doing practice exams and everything. And it was me missing out, having to be put back in 3. I didn't think much of it. I just carried on doing my thing, because school is school. You just got to bottle down and do your work. Eventually, it got to the point where I heard people talk about the exams are coming up, and I've not been told anything. So my mum went to the headmaster, spoke to the headmaster, and found out the headmaster decided not to put me on the 11 plus list for taking the exam, because apparently I wouldn't be not appropriate. What's the word? Hold on, guys. I wouldn't cope with it. So at the end, my mum had to speak to him, and try to persuade him to put me on the list, and also put me into this 11 plus club, and make sure I was staying in year 5, which was now year 6, obviously now, because I'll have to move up to year 4, even though I should be in year 6. So year 6 happened, and got bullied again, which was great by quite everybody in the class. When I first got there, it was all right, and then straight after the new student got there, that was it. I was just bullied all the time by everybody, even till the last actual day being there. And I'm going to go on about that now, because there was people picking on me because I was fat. I'm still fat now, but I'm fat and pride. But I'll talk about that later. Why I'm fat. That's a later thing to talk about. Kept on getting bullied and picked on and everything. And then when it came for the 11th, like I said, I took it. Obviously, I didn't pass. Obviously, but I missed by 2 marks. And then when I came back to the school, the headmaster patted me on the back and said, well done, Thomas, I'm impressed. Like, what the hell? He was impressed that I nearly passed. He didn't even think I was going to get that far. And he didn't even put me on the list. So, if anything, karma beat me back on the back of anything. So, it was the last day where, I can't remember the sort of day they call it. It was like a graduation, basically, at the school. You throw your school hat on the roof, and then we went out on the limo and go bowling. That was sort of good, sort of not. Being in the limo wasn't, because no one wanted to sit with me in the limo. So everyone backed away. No, I don't want to sit with Thomas. No, I don't want to sit with Thomas. So that made me felt down. Then we got to bowling. No one wanted me to be in the same bowling, play bowling with them. So at the end, I had to play bowling by myself, which was top notch, not. And also at dinner, no one wanted to sit at the same table as me, so everyone else was sitting on the same table, and then there was me on a separate table. Such fun. Moving swiftly on now, shall we? So, since I didn't pass my 11th plus, I had to go off to what they call a middle school. Year 7, I went to a school called Cheney Middle School, which is now known as, I think, the Academy West or something. The Island Sheppey Academy West. No, was known as the Island Sheppey Academy, but it's now Oasis Academy or something. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with the academy names around here. But I went there. Didn't last more than 2 weeks, guys. Got bullied too far than before. Got bullied by pupils, beaten up, slapped. I had slap marks on my face where you could see the handprint by people. Had a teacher search me to accuse me of stealing stuff. And at the end, younger me got to boiling point, and sadly, in the weirdest way ever, retaliated. So it was. I think it was a Friday afternoon. Just finished English class. It was one of the worst English classes because I kept on getting bullied during the class. I kept on getting a piece of paper thrown at me, and every time I open the paper, say, "Go back to your country, you packy fucking Indian packy cunt." And I'm not packy. I'm not Indian. I was born in England. But which they didn't believe and kept on picking on me. So there was, and then what happened was, as soon as I got outside the classroom, I went after one of them that done that, and I grabbed him by the throat and then hanged up their coat hanger. Cause you know where on the back of her shirt you got the hanger thing, hanged it up onto a coat hanger, and left him not breathing, hanging on a coat hanger, and ran down the stairs. And I had the teacher saw me do it and screamed, "Thomas!" And then the next thing I knew, there was one, I think the friend of the person I hanged up, chasing after me. So I literally ran down the stairs, but unfortunately he was more fitter than me and caught up with me, and well, I got beaten down and slapped down and quite beaten up quite badly. And then I eventually got up. There was a few people saying, "Oh, you're right," and I was like, "Yeah." Because I couldn't remember what happened or anything, so I struggled and went round back of the school to get to the entrance, because my mum was obviously waiting for me, and then she was on the phone at the time, and then she saw me and she was like, "What?" She said, I've got to call you back. I've got to call her back." She said, "What happened?" And I told her what happened, and she said she's not having this. So she got a phone and called my brother, my dickhead of a brother now, but he was kind of all right then. My brother then, and he got there as quick as possible, and both of them went in there to talk to the school, and their school wouldn't have any of it. Wouldn't listen about me getting bullied and everything, and especially beating me up to this, how bad the beating I was. And at the end, what the school decided, "Oh, Mrs. Appleby, we can't allow you to step a mile or 2 miles away from the school. So you've got to drop off Thomas 2 miles away from the school." and they banned both my brother and her from entering the school ever again. So my mum said, "Screw that," and pulled me out of that school and started home educating me for a few weeks. Well, I think it was nearly a month. I think it was up to a month. So a month, I was getting home educated from home. She was teaching me some stuff, English, the normal English and maths. Each day I was learning English and maths. It was good. I was no more bullying. It was good, and I got even more closer to mum. So was bonding and everything. So it was good. And then 2008, October of 2008, I started Inter High, the internet school online, and that's been great. I log in and have had online friends to talk to, and I think it was great. But and then it was coming up to my GCSEs. I had my mocks, but before my mocks, in the few months before my mocks, my nan who suddenly passed away, and yeah, that kind of knocked me down from doing my mocks. So I still ended up doing my mocks, but I didn't do really good at all in any of my mocks. And then and then a few months later, of October, late October, October 31st, in fact, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. I come down to be told straight away by a paramedic that your mum's passed away. So, and I had to see her lying lifelessly, so it wasn't great, especially from upstairs. I could hear them trying to bring her back to life. If you didn't know, guys, she passed away of a heart attack. So, yeah, they do. So, that happened, and that set me back. That set me back ever since. Ever since then, I've done a few things like the NCS. We've gone back to Inter High, got a few certificates, achievements, and stuff. But that's my basic background of my life. But I'm going to now discuss more of what is it like every day for me. So basically, because I wake up in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, depends if I can get a lane, but most times I can't now because there's always a knock at the door for either postman or just some person saying, "Oh, don't forget to vote out of the EU" or something, and it's like, oh my god, it's just annoying. But no, we're not going to talk about the EU or anything like that today. But I wake up, and the first thing I think of is like, right, let's go. I think of is like, great, another day without mum, because basically me and my mum talked all the time, bonded, was always with each other. The only time we wouldn't be with each other is if we had a small falling out, but we'd make up and be like nothing happened. But that only happened a few times. But I've still got my dad, obviously, but it's not the same without her. But if that makes any sense, it's more than just weird or anything. But the thing is, for me, when I wake up, and also it feels like I've struggled for my entire life, as I've gathered now. I've struggled to make friends, and when I've made friends online and stuff, and they say, "Oh, you're my best friend," or "You're my true friend," and everything, I feel happy. And then, what the sad thing is, these people have other friends, or end up forgetting me eventually, or not too long after knowing me, and then pushing me aside, and then just treat me like crap, like say, "Oh, don't talking to me anymore." Like, I know people have everyone's got their lives to live, but it's not hard. You see people spending time with friends. Like, I've tried organising meetups, seeing people, and all sorts, or just having a general long chat, but it always seems to be the same old chat once in a while. Hi, how are you? What are you up to? That's it. There's nothing more. It's like, oh, do you want to meet up or anything? There's none of that anymore. I don't have mates that I see on a regular basis, as you kind of gather. I see them once a year, the most, which is quite sad because I'm not saying it's the school's fault for not having it. It's sad how we just meet up once a year, because that kind of, it's nice meeting. It's like, yay, and then once it's over, it's like, oh, back to reality. Um, Also, the lack of uploads on my channel is because of how I've been feeling. Also, I've been feeling really in a very low mood recently. Even this morning, I have, but I've forced myself to get up and start planning for this YouTube video. So it's something to keep my mind occupied and less depressed. Although I'm a bit depressed at the moment and I'm kind of wanting to cry, but can't, which is a bit annoying. Because I can't cry if I need to. I only cry at the most weirdest of times. The last time I remember having a good cry was probably while I was in the middle of it, in the shower. So, and that was quite a few months ago. The thing is, I talk to people sometimes, and it feels like they don't want to talk to me, or they're just like can't be asked. And then this brings me up to some things. This is not directly to one person. This is to a few people. When you FaceTime me, please take the time and talk to me, not just bother just ignore me or what's the point of calling? You know that you're being ignored. You can tell when you're being ignored. Let's check if they see me. Hold on, guys. That's not important. But so my life is basically back to my normal day life is get up, plan a YouTube video. I probably go on the Xbox or the Wii or PlayStation, record a video or something, and then I probably then see if I've got any emails to do any filming or music productions or anything, and that's that. And then if there's nothing, I don't know how to spend the rest of the day streaming on Twitch or doing something with my watching something on Cody with my dad or something. It's just I don't know. They always say you can't miss what you don't have. You can't miss something you don't have, but I don't get that because I miss my mum dearly. Literally, wish she was still here. Really do. And it's really hard when I don't see family members that often and don't speak to them often and stuff. And also, and then, as I said, friends, it's been always been trouble. Like, don't see them often, don't really talk much and stuff. It's just, I don't know. It just gets me upset. But this is a weird thing that gets me upset as well. Like, if I'm friends with someone and then you remember being close to them, and then you see them being with other people, and you're like, oh yeah, we could have been close like that or something. It's like, I don't know what other way of explaining it, guys. This is nearly up to 20 minutes already. This video, crikey. What does the future hold? Well, I don't know. I can't even tell you what tomorrow could bring. Tomorrow, I'll take one day as it comes, because that's what I can do. I just want to say I'm tired of being treated like a stepping stone, guys. If you're going to treat me like a stepping stone, I'll rather not know you, because it's pointless. I hate being treated like a stepping stone. I've had enough of it. Like, I don't know. So, I'm struggling to what to say here, guys. It's because I really am in a very lower than I usually am. And the thing is, doctors can give me any medication, whatsoever. It's not going to do anything. Medication doesn't treat depression. It's only time does. But the thing is, people always say, "Oh, you'll eventually make real friends. You will make real friends." I've been hearing that for almost all my life, and I keep on. If anything, I keep on getting more hurt and hurt by it. So what's the point? People say, "Oh, go do things in your area." I'm on the island of Sheppey, for crying out loud. There's nothing in this area. Seriously, this area is dead. The most exciting thing that happens here is when a new shop opens, and it's not even a popular shop. Fucking Tesco's or something opens up, or Aldi's. It's nothing that special. Now, but sorry for my language. But there's nothing special on this island. There really isn't. That's why I'm also trying to see if I can eventually save a bit more cash and probably possibly move out and go somewhere because there's part of me wants to move out. There's part of me that doesn't because I want to be here for Dad because I can't neglect him because he's never neglected me. He's always been there for me, obviously. He's also been with me a lot since Mum passed, obviously. I miss you guys, I guess. That's all I can say, really. I do. It's really hard what to say and not to say because I don't want to say something that I end up regretting or something that I want to say that I end up upsetting everybody too much. Because I don't want to upset everyone too much. Yeah. Because it's not the whole point of upsetting people. This is just for people to be aware of. I didn't bother with an intro for this video because it's a vlog. I don't think I need to do an intro for these sort of videos. So whenever I do a health update or sad sort of video like this, then I won't be doing intros. But if it's something interesting that to me or something, then there'll be an intro. I don't know when I'm gonna upload yet. I'm currently considering if I should quit doing YouTubing for a bit because there's no point in me doing that. There's no fun in it. Well, I used to do fun because I used to talk to people and make plans, but whenever I try to make plans to do videos, it always goes up the tin pot. It goes up in flames, basically. The plan goes up in flames. I don't know. It's so lonely. You can take the piss if you like, you can laugh or take this seriously and whatever. I don't know what to say. It's I don't know. One second, guys. Sorry, guys. Just need to reply to this email. Oh yeah, it's probably the first video I've done on YouTube with my glasses on. So yeah, that's the thing. I wear glasses now. It's just for when I'm playing some games, I can't read the text, so it's the only reason I'm wearing them. But I might get casually to wearing them normally. But back to the point. This video is going to be extremely long. I don't care now. I really honestly don't care because I'm going to get everything out and then it's done with then. I don't know when I'm going to speak to you guys again on here, Facebook, or anything because I'm not saying I'm going to do anything stupid, so don't worry about that. But because of how I've been treated recently, with how people have been neglecting me even more than normal, especially people, loved ones, and everything, it's just getting too much now. And it's like they say people always say, "Love yourself before others." I can't do that. I've got my mother's trait. She puts herself to the side and puts others first. Basically, I can't ever put myself first. It's one of them things I struggle just doing. talking to me on them, guys. No, if you wonder who that is, I'm not going to tell you, but I'm trying to just tell someone what it's like being me, and they're thinking I'm having a go at them, so it's not exactly working, so they're thinking I'm having a go at them when I'm not. But, well, I don't know anymore. I'm not going to say like or comment or subscribe at the end, because what's the point, honestly? But as I was saying, I've got a heart of my mum's, but basically I put others before myself. I can't ever put myself forward. I don't even love myself as it is, so it's not gonna work that way. Um, I don't know what's gonna happen now, guys. Stay tuned for more content, I guess, if you want. And I love you all, and see you soon. See ya.